Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'm going to be showing you how to draw Rico from Brawl Stars. Let's get started at the top center of our page with the eye. So we're going to draw in a large circle. So we start in the middle at the very top. Just going to work our way around to the bottom. And then back up towards the top of the circle. Now I want to trace this out along the inside, leaving an even space gap all the way around. So we start back at the top. Now at the very top, we're going to move over towards the right side and draw in a circle for a highlight. So we're going to draw another circle. Now on the side of the circle, we're going to draw a straight line going across. Now we're going to come down the side towards the bottom. Now let's go back over towards the right side, the straight line. Now we're just going to pull that back up underneath the highlight. Let's go ahead and fill that center line in black. Over on the left side, I'm going to draw two short hash lines going in. Now let's draw on the top of the head. Moving over towards the left side, we're going to draw a half circle, going up towards the top. And we're just going to bring that back down on the right side. Let's add the button along the top. We're going to draw a small half circle right in the middle. Now let's extend these two lines coming down towards the neck. So we're going to start on the left side. We'll draw a straight line coming down to right about there. We'll do the same thing on the right side to the same height. Now let's close off the bottom with a curve. Starting on the left, we'll curve down in the middle, and then back up on the right. Let's round out the sides of the neck. Starting from the left corner, we'll curve out, and then pull that down. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now let's close off the bottom again with another curve. Starting from the left, curve down, and then back up. Now we're going to draw the collar wrapped around the head. Starting from this bottom corner, we're going to draw a straight line going up. Let's do the same thing on the right side, going up to the same height. Now we're going to square off the top with a straight line going out on both sides. Now we're going to go back to the bottom and draw that same length line going out. Now let's close off the end with a slight curve. Starting at the top, we're going to curve out and then back in. Now let's wrap the collar in behind the head. Starting from the inside corner, we're going to curve up and then in. Go to the outside corner and draw that same curve going in. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to move down and draw the side of the vest. Starting from this bottom corner here, we're going to curve out and then straight down towards the bottom of the vest. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to take the bottom corner and draw two straight lines coming in. So start on the left side, we're going to come in. Now we're going to follow that same curve going up underneath the neck. So we'll start on the left, we're going to go up and start to bend that in along the top. Now we're going to take that top and draw a straight line going out towards the side. Now I'm going to follow that same curve of the inside of the vest coming down. Now let's go back up. We're going to take this corner, curve out and up underneath the collar. Now we're going to draw in the lower part of the body. Starting from the left side, we're going to curve down and then back up. Let's draw in the lower torso. We're going to go back to the left side. We're going to draw a half circle. Curve down towards the bottom and then back up on the right side. Now we're going to fill the lower half of the body in with some balls. So we start at the bottom, we're going to draw a half circle. Starting out here, we're going to go up and then pull that down. Let's draw another one right beside it. Right here, we're going to curve up and out towards the left. Let's draw one in the center, right and behind. Starting at the top of this circle, curve around and then back down. Let's layer one in behind. So we're going to start on the side of this circle. We're going to curve up and then out. Let's add one in here. Starting at the top of this circle, curve around and then down. We'll add one on the left side here. curve up and out underneath the vest. Let's add one in the center, curve up and down. I'm just going to add one more on the side, curve up and then out. Let's continue working down the legs, leaving a gap in the center. On the left side, I'm going to curve down and out with a short curve. Now we're going to do the same thing on the right, curving down and then out. We're going to round out the top of the leg. Starting on the left, we're going to curve up and out towards the left. And we'll do the same thing on the right side. Now I just want to pull that up towards the corner of the hip, going up and then in. Now we go back in and draw the inside of the leg. Starting from this point, we're going to curve out and then down on both sides. Now let's round out the bottom of the leg. Starting from the inside, we're going to curve down and then back up. Now let's go back up to the hip and draw on the outside of the leg. Start from here, we're going to curve out and then down towards that line. Let's do the same thing on the right. So I want to add a curve in the center of this leg. Starting about halfway down this line, curve in and then down. Now I'm going to wrap the edge of the boot cuff underneath this leg. So from this corner, I'm going to step up, we're going to draw an oval, curving around the side, down in front, and then pull that back in on the inside of the leg. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving around the inside, come down the middle, and then back in. Now we're going to draw the inside of the boot. Starting from the inside of this curve, we're going to draw a straight line coming down towards the heel on both sides. Now let's round out the bottom of the foot. Starting from the heel, I'm going to curve down and then back up on the left side. And we'll do the same thing on the right. Let's draw on the top of the foot. Starting from the toe, we're going to draw a half circle, going up and then down towards the bottom of the foot. Do the same thing on the right, going up and then down. Now I'm going to go back to the outside of the cuff and draw a straight line coming down towards the top of the foot. And we'll do the same thing on the right. Let's add some detail to the boot. From this line, I'm going to step in, draw another straight line coming down. Now we're going to go to the other side of this curve and draw another straight line. Let's do the same thing on the right. And then on the inside, we're just going to draw one more curve. Starting from the left, we'll curve down and across. Let's add two small ovals on the inside of the foot. Starting on the left, draw one oval, move over towards the right, and draw the same thing. Now let's move back up and draw on the arms. The arm on the left is going to be holding the gun. So let's start with the gun first. So right up here in line with the collar, I'm going to draw a circle. Start from the top, we'll work our way around to the bottom, and then back up towards the top. I want to trace this out on the inside, so drawing a smaller circle. Let's add the hopper along the top. Starting from the left side of the circle, we're going to draw a curve going up, rounding at the top, and then pulling that down. We're going to fill this area in with some small little balls. Starting on the end, we're going to draw a half circle. Draw another one right beside it. And then the one on the end, we're just going to pull up towards the side. Let's add one more along the top. Curving up and then back down. Now at the bottom of the gun, we're going to move over towards the left and draw an oval for the first finger. Starting at the top, go around, and back up towards the top. And then over on the inside, we're going to draw a smaller oval for the thumb. Start at the top, just up against the finger. And we're going to go back up towards the inside of the gun. Right up here, we're going to draw a curve. Curving in, rounding this out. We're going to pull this in towards the top of the thumb. Let's add the fingers along the side. Starting at the bottom of this finger, come straight down. Now we're going to curve this up underneath the thumb. Going in, and then just pulling that up. We're going to draw two lines going across the fingers. Starting along the top, we'll move down and draw another line. Now we're going to layer the palm in behind the fingers and the thumb. So we'll start at the bottom of the finger, curve in. I'm just going to pull that straight up underneath the thumb. Now before we draw on the arm, I want to draw on the sleeve. So we start right at the base of the collar, draw a straight line going out on both sides. Now from here I just want to curve around and then in towards the side of the body. Right about there. And now we're going to draw the arm going in behind the hand and the sleeve. Starting from the inside of the palm, we're going to curve in and up. Now we're going to go to the inside of the thumb, draw that same curve. Now let's draw a curve going the opposite direction. Starting from the thumb, we curve in and then down. Now let's move over to the right side. We're going to draw this arm hanging down. So we're going to start at the base of the sleeve, curve out, and then down towards the wrist. Let's add in the thumb. We'll draw a small half circle. At the end of the thumb, we're going to draw a bracket. Now at the bottom of the thumb, I'm going to draw on the first finger. We're going to curve down and up around that bracket. Step down, we're drawing the second finger. Curve down and up. Now the third finger, we're going to go around, up the side of the hand, and up towards the wrist. Now let's close off the wrist. We're going to go to the inside, we're going to draw a curve going up and then across. From the outside of the wrist, we're going to draw a straight angled line going up. Now we'll draw that same curve going back in towards the inside of the arm. Now the arm's going to get tucked in behind the sleeve. So we're going to start at the top of the shoulder, we're going to step down, curve out, and then down, leaving a little overlap on the outside. Let's add a few lines across the arm. Starting at the top, we're going to curve up, and then out, step down, draw another curve. We'll do that one more time. Curving up, and then out. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Rico from Brawl Stars. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.